What's going on, everybody? KCam here, and unfortunately in this video I end up choking a 50 bomb, so I get stuck in the 40s in kills and 20s in deaths again, just like I always am. And in this video, I don't know if I've posted any of the videos that I made already before this one about Black Ops 3, but in this video I'm going to be strictly talking about what's going to happen to SSK Gaming in Black Ops 3 and what's going to happen, because last night at E3's at PS4's, Sony's press conference at E3, they announced that Black Ops 3 is going to be partnering with Sony to bring the DLC content first to PS4, and the beta is going to be going first to PS4. So for a lot of competitive teams, that's a tough thing, because now it's possible that we're switching to PS4, and a lot of teams, a lot of amateur teams, don't have the money to switch between them. So it's kind of tough on some people. Luckily, myself and Nitro, we already have PS4s. We just got to make sure we get the game. And then Maniac, he has a PS4, and he never switched to Xbox One. So hopefully we can team with him. I'm going to have to talk to him more about that when we're playing CSGO. But anyways, I'd really like to get the God Squad together, but the only problem with that is Huntsman. Huntsman is on Xbox One right now, and his Xbox One doesn't work. So if he can't get it fixed, he's going to have to pay a full $400 for a PS4 console, and he's not going to be able to just trade in his Xbox One console. So hopefully he gets that fixed, and then if he needs to, if it switches to PS4, he can sell his Xbox One, we can play on PS4, we can reform the God Squad. And I just, honestly, I don't see competitive staying onto Xbox One, just because with MLG at TV, you're gonna want the most viewers possible. And when DLCs come out on PS4 and you've got all your streamers playing on Xbox One, everyone's going to be wanting to watch the DLC, so they're not going to be watching MLG.TV where they don't have the DLC. They're going to be watching Twitch and YouTube Gaming where there are people streaming that do have the DLC. So that means that obviously you want more money, more viewers, more money. And if you want more money, they're going to go with PS4. Everyone's already predicting. Even Charlie Intel is talking about how they predict they're going to go with PS4. I predict they're going to go with PS4, personally. And I'd personally rather play on PS4, just because with the Xbox One controller, I really like the controllers. I bought a Cinch and everything. I used code KCAM for 5% off. And I really enjoy the Cinch. But on PS3, I'm able to claw, so I don't need that. And then on PS4, I'm probably going to buy a Cinch, but I can claw. And just the controller layout, it feels nice. I kind of wish the controllers were a little bit bigger, but just for a PS4 in general, just the sticks itself, I'm probably going to get the PS3 sticks on it, other than I'd normally put my left stick as an Xbox stick and then my right stick as a dome stick. So I don't know if I'm going to go with a Cinch or a Scuff. I'm probably going to go with Cinch just because they have the default Xbox joysticks. And what I like to do is I like to run my PS3 right joystick with a CQC Control Freak on it. And that's like the little green thing that has KF written on it. And I really like them. And I've been using the Control Freak since Black Ops 2. So my aim is pretty dominant when I have them on. Like, just watching this game, specifically in the second half. Like, I haven't played Black Ops 3, or Black Ops 2 in years. But just watch how insane my aim is. And you can tell I'm playing for streaks a little bit. Unfortunately, I don't get anything more than the UAV somehow. But I do have a gameplay coming out soon where I absolutely demolish. If the game would have lasted like 2 minutes longer, I would have had at least a 70 bomb. But anyways, back to the topic. The PS3 controller, I really liked it, and I like being able to claw on it. That's how I'm playing Black Ops 2 here. But the thing I don't like domed left sticks, just because they kind of hurt my thumb, just the way that they are domed rather than concave, and yeah. It just really hurts my thumb, so my thumb's been hurting today. That's why I've been making so many videos, just because I've been getting gameplays, and I kind of give my thumb a little break. That's not why I've been making videos, but it's giving me good reason to, just because it's giving my thumb time to rest up, I guess. I don't know. That sounds kind of stupid, but the domed left sticks really do hurt my thumb, and playing with an Xbox One controller, I've been using a concave left stick. I've been using the default Xbox One joystick. That's blue for the SSK gaming colors, and I've really enjoyed it. I've honestly, the Xbox One controller is probably my favorite controller I've used between 360, PS4, PS3, and the Xbox One. It's probably my favorite controller I've ever used, including PS2 and PS1. Just the size of it's perfect, the shape of it's perfect, and I like where everything is. I just wish I was able to claw on it, because unfortunately I cannot claw on the Xbox One controller because it's pretty big. Like the A button is far away from up top where you'd have to... it's kind of tough to claw on the controller. I know Scumpy does, and he figured out a way to, but I personally prefer just using a cinch on Xbox One, just because it helps my aim rather than having to possibly hurt my hands and fingers by having to claw, even though I did do it at the beginning of AW. I did it for Xbox One. I also did it all the way throughout Ghost, so going back to PS4 I think would really be enjoyable for myself. And look at that nade just sitting there. But as far as rosters go, I would honestly, if we team with Maniac again, it's the best opportunity we would have. I can't even speak right now, but it'd be the best opportunity we had to team with him again if we went back to PS4, just because he's already there. He's probably going to get the game regardless, and I don't know, the only problem that I don't know if he's going to come back to competitive is because he plays CS a lot. But honestly, I'm going to have a talk with him about that, just because I play CS a lot too, so we can still be playing CS together in our off time when we're not playing GBs, playing tourneys, playing wagers, or just scrimming in general. So I do think that we can play both CS and Call of Duty together. So hopefully he's interested. Look at me getting killed by a stun there. Hopefully he is interested in playing competitive Call of Duty, because I know a while back at like the beginning of AW or something like that, he Skyped me and he was like, it was a lot of fun playing GBs with you guys, and I really miss it. So if you guys ever want to play on PS4 or stuff, I'm down. So let's see if he carries on his word. Why do I say world, man? Why did I say that? But hopefully he carries on his word if we do end up coming to PS4 as a team, and SSK Gaming's back on PlayStation. And honestly, just us four on PlayStation would be so good together, because if we go to Xbox One, Maniac has not played on an Xbox consistently in his life. So if he had to switch to Xbox, that'd be so bad, just because his shot he just wouldn't be able to aim as well as he would on PlayStation, and it'd be really weird. My shot on PlayStation 4 is already really good. As soon as I get those PS3 sticks, it's going to be dominant. And I know Nitro, I mean, it doesn't really matter which controller he's using. And Huntsman, I'm sure he's going to adapt to it easily, because his shot on PS3 was pretty good, and his shot on Xbox One can be inconsistent, especially with ARs. And with Black Ops 3, with our roles, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but as far as predictions go, I'm going to have to predict, I don't know, because I know Maniac's going to be able to slay as long as he plays the game consistently, and I know all of us are going to be able to slay as long as Huntsman's able to play consistently. But I think Huntsman kind of goes back to that OBJ role. I'm going to be an SMG AR hybrid slayer, and Maniac's probably going to be a support again. And Nitro, who knows? He's been playing a lot of SMG lately in AW, and he's been really good at it. So he's pretty much been our OBJ as of lately. And I don't know, I think it's going to be interesting to see how our roles fit. And with the movement, we're going to be good again, just like we were in Ghost. And maybe we can even make another top 10 run again, this time on the PS4 ladders, and even play turn. I just accidentally muted my mic. But that's kind of embarrassing. I don't know when exactly I muted it, but hopefully we'll be able to play tournaments, get our pro points. We can even go to LANs as long as Huntsman and Maniac are able to drive, or if myself and Nitro are able to drive, because we're all going to have our license next year, every single one of us. And so we're going to be able to drive to places if we're allowed to, obviously, because we're all under 18. I don't know how old Maniac's going to be next year. I forgot. I think he's like a year older than us. So I don't know, it's going to be really interesting if we do go back to PS4, because I think we're probably going to be one of the top AM teams, if not at least an AM team. So I think we're going to be able to really start growing our name, as long as, whether it's with Maniac, if he comes back to competitive Call of Duty or not, I think we're going to be able to grow our name in Call of Duty and actually start to become good as a team, because that's really been our problem as of lately. We've just been not able to get a full roster, consistent roster. We had Grady, started getting good. He quit. He quit after 3 months, just like Maniac did. And Maniac had better reasons. He wasn't going to switch to Xbox One. He's not very willing, so that's why if MLG stays with Xbox One, we're not going to be able to team, and we're probably going to have to find a fourth, or we're going to be on a struggle, and then we're going to have to switch back and forth. Myself and Nitro are going to have to switch back and forth between zombies and competitive. And as far as zombies goes, I've been talking about competitive this whole entire video, but as far as zombies go, I am going to be playing the heck out of DLC, like midnight release. When I get that, I'm streaming probably the whole weekend. I don't know how much I'm going to sleep, but I'm going to be streaming the whole weekend, trying to figure out that Easter egg first, and I'm probably going to be doing it, depends on which groups I can get, because on Xbox I could probably get John and Nitro, but I don't really know about a fourth there, maybe Grady. And then on PS4 I can probably get Nitro, Maniac, and probably some of Maniac's friends. Maybe even John will have a PS4 by then, because he's getting a job late September, so I doubt he'll have the money for it. But I know Nitro and I are probably going to have the game for PS4, and Maniacs are going to have the game for PS4, and hopefully Huntsman can get a PS4. Hopefully he can get enough birthday money or Christmas money to get a PS4 and AW and Black Ops 3. I don't know, guys. I'm really excited. There's so much to talk about, and I'm going to have a lot of videos on it coming out soon. Stay with me. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'm also making a lot of news videos, so anytime I figure out something about Call of Duty Black Ops 3, I'm going to share it with you guys. So if you guys think that's interesting, make sure you subscribe. And then thank you guys for watching. It means so much to me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.